This is where parts work really comes in handy, because you don't have
Absolutely.
to say like, this is what I think, and this is like, you can say a part of me thinks this. And like, I think underneath that part is this part that's feeling really lonely. Like, you can just explain it in a way that makes fucking sense. That doesn't make like this part of you thinking this like bad, in air quotes, thing, all of you. It can just be a part. It can be a part of you.
All right.
So it's not so threatening.
Any other last little bits of practicality?
I don't think so.
Well, that's about a podcast.
That's a proper podcast.
That's a proper podcast.
Yeah.
Good old start to season 4. All right. Well, if this has triggered anything in you to say, you know what, I am lonely, I'm going to go have a vulnerable conversation. Then we're proud of you.
Yeah, we are so proud of you. Go fucking do it. Go be cringy. Go be awkward. Like, I swear to God, a better life is on the other side of that.
Yeah. Vulnerability always leads to closer connection. Closer connection brings you, the both of you, forward in time.
Okay, well, here's one thing I want to say about that,
All
though,
right.
because it really depends on the type of partner that you're with. Because if you are with a partner that will use your vulnerability against you, or that will criticize you for it, like vulnerability always brings you closer when your partner has the capacity for that.
This is true, and this is a much bigger subject for another podcast.
Yeah.
But
so
still,
like, I would say give your partner the benefit of the doubt, because a little bit of vulnerability can crack. Like, it's the soft things that crack the hardest fucking stone shells. So yeah. But I just, so I like, you owe it to yourself to be vulnerable about how lonely you feel. Yeah. That's what I'd want to say about that.
All right. That's where we're going to leave it.
Okay,
everybody. Well, go forth, be vulnerable, connect with each other, and leave loneliness in the past.
That's right.
All right, Jordan James.
All right. Okay. Sorry, last one thing.
All right, one last thing, everybody.
Okay, so I just want to say, like, go try being vulnerable, and if your vulnerability is consistently, like, I would say give yourself a good fucking few months of showing up more vulnerably in your relationship if you're feeling lonely. And if your vulnerability is consistently like criticized, or if it's used against you, or if your partner consistently withdraws from you, like, that might be a sign that's like, oh, okay, I'm gonna be lonely in this relationship if like things don't significantly change.
And that could be a very vulnerable conversation right there.
Yes. Yeah. So it's like, you won't really know. Like, this is, I feel like people just, like, when they're feeling lonely in a relationship, they just jump ship before they actually show up more vulnerably.
Yeah, this is true.
Yeah. And so, like, try to show up more vulnerably, and then let the chips fall where they may, because your vulnerability will make it really clear whether this is a relationship that you can feel belonging in. And I think a lot of people might be surprised, when they start showing up more vulnerably.
Oh yeah,
the belonging that they're met with. But if they consistently just feel more and more lonely, the more vulnerable they show up, that can be a sign that there's something bigger happening in the relationship.
Well, you need to get them listening to the Heart is Muscle podcast, because that'll break all that shit wide open. Everything will be solved.
That's right.
All of your problems are solved with the Heart is a Muscle podcast. Let's be very clear right now.
Let's be really clear.
Yes, this is all
okay. Now I feel complete.
Jordan feels complete. But yeah,
I'll be popping on in the middle of the night, like, wait, guys, one last thing.
We'll edit it at the end here. Yeah, you have to give each other the benefit of the doubt, because you're both humans. You're both trying your best, even if it doesn't seem like it. So yeah, be good to each other out there. All right.
Yeah, we're gonna keep to each other. We're gonna keep being good to each other.
Okay, everybody, we're shutting this one down. Season 4 is off like no one else.
That's right.
All right.
Off like no one else. Let's go.
Let's go. Okay, bye, everybody.
Bye, everyone.